Hello everybody, it's Indigo here from Dark Blue Divination, coming to you with the monthly reading for December. I'm sorry it's a few days into December. I was going to do it at the beginning of the week, but I had a birthday. Sorry, I should say the end of last week because my birthday was this weekend. And so yes, I've just been kind of in vegetable birthday mode. Not really doing much at all. I'm in my pajamas right now, excuse me, but I just felt like I really need to make this video. And also, very excited because my friend bought me the Dali, the coveted Salvador Dali tarot deck. I hope you can see, there's not brilliant light in here today actually. This candle, I don't think it's going to do much, but anyway, so yes, the Dali, it is amazing. And actually today I thought I might get it out and take a crack at reading for you with it. So we have a beautiful spread today. I figured let's just get stuck in. I think I might be doing a weekly bunch of readings as of this month. I say this, I will try and make good on that, but yes, I'm going to do my best. So yes, look forward to some weekly readings. Of course, you can always book a reading with me at darkbluedivination@gmail.com. Please do. So yes, Twin Flame starting for December. A little bit into December, but in any case, again, I have to apologize. I'm always apologizing, but apologizing for this setup. I have a very small table, and but I will be picking the cards up and showing them to you because they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So first card we have, masculine this side, feminine this side. You know how the spread works. The death card. We have the death card for masculine. Oh, I should say actually, before I forget, before I just launch into the death card here, bottom of the deck card we have the overriding theme was the Empress. Beautiful artwork. I can't get over it. It's so gorgeous. The Empress, in reverse, in reversal. So to me, this is a huge feminine energy card, maybe the biggest feminine card, to me. And, it's fertility, it's nature and femininity, it's all of those things. And in a reverse stage, this is kind of reminding us to choose wisely where we put our energy and giving enough to ourselves. And I know this has kind of come up, I think it was last month this kind of came up as well, making sure that we give ourselves enough of that good energy. And it's, good to bear in mind, never forget that, Similarly, it's to not overbear, to not overmother the relationship, perhaps. It's about breaking free from those confines, in a way, of relying on someone else for emotional stability and being okay to sort of let nature run its course a little bit. It's about that balance, how independence can strengthen a relationship and how to see that through, basically. So yes, that's the overriding theme. Masculine, again, it has the death card. So, it's kind of the ending of something. The masculine is going through something right now. It is, it's something that's big. It's a big thing the masculine's gone through right now. I get the impression, it's like giving in a way as well. It's giving in to the energy. He's in a really vulnerable stage right now, and it's giving in to the energy that the feminine's bringing in, which is the Rey de Bastos, which is the King of Wands. So, King of Wands energy there. Passionate, fire energy. It's just he's giving in now. The feminine's like, this is what I want. Please see me, choose me, pick me, and the masculine's like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I feel like that's ground has been broken. I think at the start of this month, possibly the end of last month, start of this month. Passionate energies are hard to resist, and the wands are very passionate, very sexual, very fiery. The King of Wands is a strong leader and kind of visionary. The feminine's long-term goals with this relationship are being realised, and being materialized, and possibly this is going to feel like that. I feel like at the beginning of the month, the masculine reaches a stage where he's kind of just done resisting, as I kind of said. She's convinced him that this is worth sticking around for. Or possibly if there's been anyone else involved, such as a love triangle. This is now ending, I'm feeling. That's ending now. It's coming to an end. With the royal energy, that kind of king energy there, I also don't feel that the feminine has to kind of compromise her honor, if you like. There's no weird foul play there. I think that, this is something the masculine and that other person have kind of, this is away from the twin flame connection there. He's come to the conclusion that wasn't working. If that's relevant to you, dare I say it, this reversed Empress card here can indicate problems with pregnancy and fertility, and for some reason I've just been getting this message strongly about, pregnancy. When I saw the Empress card, immediately the message I got was pregnancy or fertility or something to do with that nature, and obviously that's not going to be relevant to everybody. It's not going to be relevant to a lot of people, actually, probably. But this there is perhaps some pressure over here over pregnancy, what to do about that. And possibly with the death card here, I kind of thought to myself, perhaps that's relevant to that fertility, maybe abortion, or, what to do about that, issues of pregnancy. Maybe that's another thing that's come into the twin flame connection, and it's causing a lot of these emotional energies right now, which we're going to go through. But that's just something to mention on a side note. It's getting really dark. I'm going to literally stand up and turn the light. Sorry, it's not very professional of me guys, but I don't want to keep you in the dark. Hopefully that was some light, a little bit more light. Not great lights in here, but anyway, getting back to business. Okay. I feel like, the masculine right now, we have a whole slew here of swords. We have this card here, and Nine of Swords. I do feel that the masculine, look how beautiful that card is, may I just say, look how gorgeous the art is on these cards. I just can't get over it. It's just immense, isn't it? Oh, I could just look at them all. I have actually just been going through them and looking at them and staring at them. They're just, oh, so beautiful. But Nine of Swords energy, I do feel that the masculine's going through something really big right now. Something is definitely keeping me up at night. Possibly that death card is a grievance of something else, a loss of something in some other form, perhaps a literal death, or possibly some difficulties in dealing with the end of something of some sort, friendship or partnership of another kind. I'm not seeing any pentacles around the general spread. There is a outcome of pentacle, but we'll get to that, of course, not to skip ahead. But my point is that I'm not getting any dealings with business, and it's not like a business prospect, but possibly the latter is what I'm thinking here. And the feminine meets that with the Caballero de Bastos, the Knight of Wands, another gorgeous, gorgeous card. So, I feel, the feminine is just full-blown going for it. She's just in this space of full passion. She's so into the masculine right now. So into him. Super, super into him. So into him that she's kind of maybe being a little bit forgetful of herself in some ways. She's serving as a winning distraction from all the other negative energies that are around him right now. Maybe negative energies from other people, other influences. She's there, and she's proving to be a really good distraction right now for him, is what I'm getting. She's excited. She's excited. She's ready to get the relationship going at full speed. I kind of feel like this has gone from 0 to 100 for some people recently, and it's quite out of the blue in some ways. And a lot of you could be thinking, wow, I've wanted this with this person for so long. Is this too good to be true right now? It's kind of an energy that I'm possibly getting. But the feminine has to be a little bit mindful of the fact that possibly whilst the masculine is committed to giving things a go, possibly a more slow and steady approach is favoured so as not to scare him away. Otherwise, he might kind of feel like he needs to put a pause on things. Like, hold on, we're moving too fast here. I've only just come around to the idea of giving this a go, but we're still working through things. Like we're still getting to know each other. and we're reacquainting ourselves, as it were. Let me relax a little bit. Let me be in this space, as indicated by we have the Four of Swords. I'll show it to you upright just so you can see the lovely artwork. Four of Swords in reversal. So that's the energy I'm getting from that. But yeah, she's in there and she's happy. She's frolicking around and she's like, oh, this is great, this is amazing. And it's kind of like when you have to do something important in the morning, but you just want to go out and have a good time and not worry about it. Worry about any of the responsibilities that come from that. I don't know if I'm kind of making sense, but the feminine has the Fool card in reversal. I'm going to show it to you upright just because it's so gorgeous. Incredibly gorgeous. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried for the feminine, because I do feel like she's kind of, how to say, she's a fool in love. I mean, she is a fool in love right now, she needs to be okay with giving the masculine the space to be in this, yes, okay, it's scary. He's in kind of mental confine right now. The swords kind of do have a little bit of negative connotation attached to them, but, you need to let him be in this space right now. It's very important, it looks a little intense, but support him right now. Use that King of Wands, fire element energy, to invite warmth, and, be inviting. The King of Wands, fire element energy, it's kind of about making plans or perhaps creating labels for each other. Like this is what the feminine wants to do. She wants to make it true for herself. She wants to make it she wants to have a big billboard to say, yay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. But the masculine's kind of like, alright, we're still working this out, So be a little bit aware of that. Do not expect him to rush to you at this time with the same enthusiasm, because even if the love is there already, you don't need to worry about that. But he's in this with you, but he just has a different approach, because I feel he's been hurt recently or something has happened and it's just overwhelming him right now, and he might just be a little in his own head. He is in his own head right now, if you see what I mean. The Fool in reverse can be, about being naive, and it's easy to get caught up in those beautiful, passionate feelings, but again, you have to be able to rein it in a little when necessary. It's like sometimes you have to be a bit serious, especially with the mood that the masculine is in right now. So just be aware of that. You have to be aware and prepared to deal with these mental challenges, because the swords are all about mental, the mental challenges that, that's what they represent, mental, confining thoughts. It's all about the thoughts. It's not necessarily a situation. It is more about your thinking. So, just be a little bit aware of that and be prepared for that. Possibly the feminine is kind of fooling herself a little bit, though, because, she's in this sort of happy state and simply is just enjoying it. And so she should, because I do think it's been a long road for a lot of you here. It's been a long road to get to this point between you guys, but I think possibly she is aware of the uncertainty surrounding things. I mean, she can't not be aware of it. It's there. It's not going away. And she's thinking, can I really put full faith in this right now myself? You're both kind of taking a risk and stepping outside of your comfort zone. The masculine's kind of entering into things, and the feminine, for kind of giving the masculine the freedom, or hopefully you will, because it's very important that you do, to choose how he wants to do this. And you have to rein in that Knight of Wands and give him the freedom to go at his own pace. And even if that means he needs that pause and that time out to do some in-depth thinking to reach the clarity he needs, that is ultra, ultra important. So just remember that.